And we got a box full of things. All. And it's over. You see, now, okay. Now we could go down here, however, we're not gonna go down here. Do you know why we're not gonna go down here? Level requirement 40. Yeah, that's why we're not gonna go down there. We don't have enough to actually even do that fight. Good thing it's optional. However, we do have, where is it? There it is. So that's 246, and I am remembering this correct, right? Yes, we need 7. Right, and we have 24 of them, and we get 1 of them from this. Or rather, if we do all the master missions, we can get 2 Saint Quartz. However, we still need to defeat, well, we still need to defeat 3 chaotic, well, 1 chaotic servant, and that's alignments for anybody who doesn't know that. They all have specific alignments, however, well, most of the time when you fight servants, it's all a random mishmash anyway. And we have to defeat 4 more servants and defeat 3 Roman servants. Unfortunately, we don't have any Roman servants to fight here. However, I think I know where we could get some. But that comes later. Much later. Alright, well. Now, we do have those cards we could use. However, hey, look! Friend requests. You don't. Hey, wait, Verada. Hey, wait a minute! Oh boy, they're following me. See, now we have friends. And as soon as these videos start going up, well, I know everyone's gonna inundate me with friend requests anyway, but however, I can only have 16 friends in total right now. I will be trying to get as many as I can. It's not like I don't want to be friends with you. It's just that the game physically won't let me. But, alright. Right as I remember this, we also have something else going on here. Yeah, scroll all the way down to buy Saint Quartz. Yes, okay. So, one thing that we have here is, remember, we did get that card. We have one of those cards, and we can actually pull out a level 4 servant, or rather 4-star servant, of our choice. We can even get Elizabeth's older form in here. However, and once again, and also another double of Elizabeth. However, what we're going to do is we're going to pull up Hercules. Why are we going to pull up Hercules? Well, because Hercules is one of those servants that's just good at any point in the game. If you level him properly, he's very good at the beginning of the game, and also very good at the end of the game, too. So, he's something nice to have. He's probably one of the better starter servants that you could get. And also, well, since we are kind of light on Berserkers, having a 4-star one wouldn't be that bad. Okay. So now we have him. A slightly more rounded team, however, we can't exactly field him anyway. Okay, well, I clicked it, but there you go. So now we have Hercules back there. Good old beat stick. He's not much for conversation, folks. That's madness enhancement. It's an in-universe sort of thing, whereas Berserkers are all summoned with madness enhancement, which means that they are very, very strong, however, they are rational and just sort of, well, yell and scream at everything and then start hitting everything at the, well, whenever their master points at it. Lancelot has this too. But, well, there's Hercules. We have him back there just in case we need something strong and sturdy. However, well, let's see here. Let's look at this formation really quick here. Unfortunately, we can't move MASH out of this top spot, if I remember correctly. We can, actually, but that would be rather sad. Oh, right, we can. But MASH is free, so we can actually have her wherever the hell we want. However, can we actually field another cert? You see, they all cost 12. Oh. Oh, that's funny. Oh. Well, that works. I can't use anything else, but that works. But what if I level up Hercules right now? And Hercules is our party leader now. So we got all that XP. You should probably dump it into Hercules since, well, we're gonna need him to pull us out of a jam if we actually get stuck in one. So, excuse me. While I just take all of these cards. Which is not very much, but oh well. I still need to decide what I'm going to do with these, but we'll throw them in. At some point. All of the cards! Yeah. You feel stronger, buddy? Good. We're gonna need him to crush our adversaries. But one thing I'm gonna do here is I'm actually, well, it's somewhat funny, but what we're going to do is swap Elizabeth into our party leader because, well, she might be a little bit more negotiable than fucking Hercules. We wouldn't want Hercules being the talky man for everything. Hercules doesn't do a very good cop. Alright, so now we have this mission, and, well, we're gonna be descending into the pits of hell. But, well, we've got support for it, even though we're literally at cost here. We can't bring in everything else. I can't even bring the beginning of the journey of crafting essence. But Mash is just sort of in the back there now. She's the, she's the support of the support. If any of our frontline servants die, she will immediately hop in and replace them in the middle of a fight. That's mainly what she's good for, because, well, she can be leveled up to be fairly sturdy, and she's free. So there's really never an excuse not to have her, unless you have hilarious amounts of cost and can field, you know, a handful, you know, like, just fill every spot with the level 5 servant. Oh no, it's a skeleton! Ah! I'm so spooked! Hercules, kill it! Unfortunately, this means we don't have the extra Noble Phantasm boost from MASH anymore, or the invincibility, which is somewhat unfortunate. However, we will compensate by having, well, Hercules here to basically wreck everything. As he will now do. Elizabeth will go first, and now Hercules will beat the shit out of him. Poke. Alright, get him, Herc. Yeah, you see? Yeah. And Berserker's speciality is having Buster cards, so he's always going to have Buster cards, pretty much. Starting to see why he's effective? But unfortunately, we used up 2 of them, so now all we got is arts cards and quick cards. Oh well, we'll save a critical. Well, actually, since it's effective. He's effective against basically everything, so we'll save his attack for last because it does the most damage. Unfortunately, ooh. He also takes bonus damage from literally everyone. So this is where things start to become a bit of an issue. Right, since Elizabeth does the least amount of damage, we'll do this. Even though that critical is pretty high, but then again, she has a 90% chance to crit, which is good. I didn't notice that because I'm a dumbass. But whatever. He's dead. Ooh. Those are really starting to hurt. This is where things get a little bit chancy. Unfortunately, we're not gonna use Elizabeth because she doesn't actually do anything. Again, sabers. They like to throw 3 sabers at you a lot. Probably more than the other combinations that I've seen. Well, at least Cullen's invincible. Oh, look. A Brave Chain. Go get him, Herc! Yeah, I think he's dead. Okay. Oh, son of a bitch. Well, we're making progress. Alright. We descend further into the pits of darkness. Converado's mash is over there. Unfortunately, we already have a mash, so we don't need a mash as a support. She already is support. Oh boy, more spooky skeletons. Oh no, I'm spooked. Okay, everybody's buffed. Let's go at it. However, I may want to build a noble phantasm gauge at this point. So, let's begin with this. However, she didn't get very much. Well, she got more, but she had to be abused first. I'm sorry, it's the only way. Okay, so, this, quick, and then arts for Hercules, because why not? He has a noble phantasm too. He can make use of it. And he also, well, he puts fuckers in the ground pretty good, so why not? Archers. Well, good, the polar opposite of what we just fought. Get him, Herc! Yeah. And that's why we use Hercules! We call in a berserker, he's probably top of the list there. Near the top of the list, anyway. Okay. Alright, alright. Oh, those are big swords. And they're also sabers. You know what? I'm just gonna, just because I see something terrible happening here, use these once. And also, since they're sabers, Liz is gonna need all the help she can get. Well, I could use the Brave Chain, however, I'm gonna use Elizabeth now that I buffed the ever-living shit out of her. However, it's still an arts card, though. It is 9,000, so you know what? Let's just make sure it's dead first. That means I wasted my buff without looking at my cards, but oh well. At least it's fucking dead! Thank you, Herc. Oh, and Herc took the shot. And he's fucking invincible. Ah! Oh, look, an arch chain. Way too late. But then again, she might actually... It has 6,000 health. I think we might be able to get away with actually deploying a Noble Phantasm here. Ooh, nice crit. Ooh. Alright then. Buster chain. Okay. He's going to resist it, but it's still going to do like 5,000 damage anyway. Oh, and an afflicted curse, too. Oh, he's not dead! Elizabeth! You fucked it up! But that's why we gave her a brave chain to cover for that. That was a subpar performance. It's not gonna top the charts. The record companies are gonna be disappointed. Alright. Level 8. We're refilling all of our AP, which means that we're actually double filling it, as if you've been paying attention in the corner, down at the map screen. If we level up while we still have AP, we get all of the AP plus anything we had left. So this is why we're continuing to walk forward repeatedly, and I use this to better effect somewhere else. But we are slowly continuing to descend into the chasm of doom. Okay. The Greater Grail is back here. It's a little far back, so don't get lost. This place looks like a natural cave. Did this always exist in Fuyuki? Probably. It's half natural, half man-made. It's an underground workshop expanded by mages over a number of years. Anyway, Caster, I forgot to ask you something important. Do you know Saber's true name? It sounded like you'd fought several times. Yes, I know. Anyone who gets hit by Saber's noble phantasm will find out the bastard's true name. The other servants were all defeated because Saber's noble phantasm was that powerful. Powerful noble phantasm, is it? What was it like? It's the sister sword of the Sword and the Stone. It's the most famous sacred sword in your time period. Its name, the Sword of Promised Victory, Excalibur, wielded by King Arthur, the proud king of knights. Oh, hey, look. It's Archer. Ah, speak of the devil, or shall I say, the faithful follower. As always, I see that you're still the loyal knight. I don't remember becoming a follower of anybody. I'm just here to chase away unwanted visitors. In other words, you're the gatekeeper. I don't know what you're protecting, Saber. Why you're protecting Saber, but let's end this here. Isn't a game that never ends boring? For better or worse, we need to move the pieces forward. From the way you talk, I think you understand the circumstances. Yet, you are still absorbed by your own desires. You still haven't changed despite being a mage now. In that case, I will knock some sense into you. Once again, I haven't played Fate Stay Night, but I'm assuming that this is character development. More references. Ha, big talk for a mere archer. Hey, why are you just standing there, young lady? He's an archer. Without your shield, I won't have time to cast my spells. Ah, you see, because the arrow will hit him in his big stupid face. Yeah, you see? Got it. Sometimes when you can't get things across, just make it really obvious. No problem, I can do this. When it comes to guarding, leave it to me. She can guard really well. She can take a hit for Senpai. More skeletons! And we have like 4 Buster cards in the first hand. Okay, so. Effective, huh? Alright then, we'll play it that way. Hey! One hit. Oh. You okay, Herc? Elizabeth's fine. She's got enough hit points. Oh, look! That's a rare one. An Art's Brave Chain. Well, we're gonna need that Noble Phantasm for that boss fight, so rack that shit up, Colin. Ooh! Ah, it's still not enough, though. Oh, he's got backup dancers. Isn't that cute? Alright, so. We still need to get that arch chain out to get that, well, to get the noble phantasm here. Okay, so. We should be alright, though. It's an archer, too, so at least there's that. At least Elizabeth's gonna be effective. We'll save his for the last. Good on you, Herc. Knock him dead. Okay, then. Now we just have to wither this attack, which Cuchulainn can do perfectly fine because he's fucking invincible. Aha! You're not playing the damage wheel right, sucker. But okay, so now that we got a noble phantasm, let's get this shit to work here. And also, link up a brave chain with this too. Since it's anti-army, we're just gonna use it first. It's gonna hit literally everyone on the field, so it doesn't necessarily matter. But for the sake of entertainment, there's our arch chain, and then, well, there's our brave chain, sorry. Thud. Thud. Burn! Yeah, you bet. Well, his backup dancers are toast. But can we kill him? I'm not sure. Oh, wait, no, now I'm more sure. Ah, there he goes. Dead. Good. These fights are a little bit more chancy than I'd like, but, well, we're getting through them. We're still not really being threatened all that much, but, well, we're being threatened more than when I had Altera and I was just kind of like walking through all of these fights. Well, I wonder how the boss is going to go. Or rather, the actual main boss fight, when we actually have to fight Saber. Oh, Archer Peaches. Pieces. Not bad. Well done, Mage of Flowers. Who knew her noble phantasm could be utilized that way? Well, you mean, well... You mean Mash, who didn't actually do anything that fight because he's too busy standing in the background? I'm sorry I'm ruining the game's theatrics, but we gotta survive here. Hey, it's time for you to take a hike. The young lady and I will take down the sacred sword. I'm glad that you trust me, but do you think I can guard against it? I've heard about the sword of King Arthur. My fingers are trembling. It seems too much for me. Well, you'll just have to overcome it with courage. But from where I stand, you seem to be perfect for the job. That shield will never shatter if you were to lose it. Well, if you were to lose it, it would be because the young lady messed it up. If you let go of that shield, your master behind it will evaporate instantly. Thanks, Colin. Listen, don't think about beating the sword. All you need to think about is protecting your master. Isn't that nice? That's right up your alley, no? Well, anyway, leave it to me to finish off Saber. And just do what you need to do. Right, that advice will be of great help. Just remember, Mash, stand directly in front of the blazing, well, fountain of energy coming directly at us so we don't, well, I don't die. You can shrug it off, probably. I'm the important one, though. Okay, so we still have a little bit more to descend here. We're getting there, though. Section 10, facing the Greater Grail. Right into a fight. Good. Okay. Elizabeth, you're standing inside of Herc's sword. You might want to shift over a little bit. I know you want to be in the shot, but come on now. Alright, well, Herc's got a brave chain, so you probably should move out of the way. Let's get him some noble phantasm. As well as making sure the enemy is completely dead. Ah, wasted a shot. Ah, that wasn't that much of a waste. Okay. Oh, look at that. Elizabeth's got a brave chain. How about that? Good. She'll be able to gain some noble phantasm. Not all that much, but, well, it's a start. Once again, wasting shots on... Wow. Wasting shots on him. At least he's not invulnerable anymore, but now you can't really do anything. Okay. Dead. Everybody's got 30% in change NP. Good. Oh, look, archers. And Elizabeth has yet another brave chain. How about that? Okay, 69%. Giggity. Oh, fucking archers. Alright. Well, we'll just send Herc at it. We know he's gonna kill it. Berserkers are a big stick. Use them, well, use them liberally. Oh boy, that's 9,000 though. Well, that's a 40% chance to crit, so we'll use that. Well, she did crit. She just didn't actually kill it. Oh no, 100 criticals. Well, that solved a few problems. Oh look, and she has a brave buster chain. Wow! It's like everything went our way. Ah, not dead! Good. Okay. 2 more in this quest chain. Not at the big fight yet, but we're getting there. All these fucking sabers, my god. Okay. Now. We have yet another brave chain. That's probably not gonna kill him, though. That's the sad part. So we're gonna have to weed through these guys one by one. Well, in the event of an emergency, Hercules has his noble phantasm, or rather, some of it. Oh, well, it's not gonna work if they keep murdering him like that. Oh, the joys of being a berserker. Well, that's a resistance, but I think we could work up 4,000 damage. You can handle that, Elizabeth. With, you know, 4 attacks. Or maybe you can't. Wow. Welcome to Resistance. Oh, the joys of having a Lancer as my waifu. Well, she's good to break up an attack, that'll do much. Alright, well... And this is why we have this here, even though it doesn't do anything. Oh, wow, you're beating the shit out of Herc. Ooh. This is gonna become an issue. Even though this doesn't do all that much. It keeps him alive. Okay, so... Everybody having Noble Phantasm is an important thing. He's probably gonna kill this anyway. Yep. Oh, no hands. Well, at least they're casters, so we don't have to worry about resistances. Okay. Yeah. Elizabeth is taking a beating. Well, at least they're archers, but just as a precautionary measure. Hercules is basically fucked no matter what we do, but at least, well, Elizabeth is closer to getting her Noble Phantasm than him. Only by a smidge, though. Okay, good. Ah, no! Oh, wow! Hercules survived. Well, you know what that means. I'm not sure if that affects Noble Phantasm, but I'm gonna go on the assumption that it does anyway, and it's free anyway. So. Get in there. We get to see Hercules' Noble Phantasm, too. Unleash the Berserker. The Berserkar. Ooh. Yeah, that's effective. Sorry, Elizabeth! I can't go on after that. Everybody's already dead. However, Hercules did just... Well, hard body through that shit. Good on you, Hercules. That's why we got him. And we've got another bond level with Elizabeth. She's getting nice and cozy by our side. Unfortunately, she's 14, so, well, this is only legal in Japan. Oh! Dragon's Fangs. These are, not the most amazing things in the world, but it's good to have those. The crafting essences, well, not necessarily the crafting essences. That's a completely different fucking name. The skill materials, or rather the leveling materials, they do come around quite randomly and rarely for certain things. There's a certain item called Void Refuse. I spent pretty much an entire day attempting to grind that. Oh dear God, I don't want to do that again, but, well, at least I know now where to get it, even if it takes a while.